Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to another NFL mock draft on the channel. My name is Absolute Illusion. You can also call me Colton. And today, I am joined by one of my best friends, Mr. Steve Barnie. Would you like to say hello to all the people in the comment section that are yelling at me?
Welcome on in, Bills Mafia, and maybe those who don't like Bills Mafia.
A bunch of Patriots fans in here.
Patriots fans.
That's aimed at you, Mikey. Straight at you. Poor Patriots fans. They just lost Julian Edelman. We gotta cut them some slack, right? No?
No. We've been getting our teeth kicked in for 20 years.
I love it. It's great. But as you can probably guess by the jersey that my buddy here is wearing and the team that is selected in the little orange, orange? Would you say that's yellow? The little square?
You stopped sharing your screen.
Ah! Oh no! What? Did I? No, I didn't. How about now?
There we go.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. I don't know what I'm doing, but yellow, orange, whatever it is, the box that you see surrounding the Buffalo Bills. We're going to be doing a 3-round mock draft as per normal. You know how it is. We've got 3 teams left. We got the Buffalo Bills. We got the Kansas City Chiefs. And the reigning, defending champions of the world, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You pronounce it wrong. It's the Tampa Bay.
The Tampa Bay
Buccaneers.
Oh, okay then. I was not aware that it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I mean, Tom Brady.
Ah, yes. We might as well just call them the Tom Brady Buccaneers. Honestly, whatever honestly, once if they ever decide to add more teams to the NFL, they just need to make the Tom Bradys.
No.
Please.
No.
The TB12s.
No.
Put him in the AFC East.
I don't think you understand my despite. I despise Tom Brady.
Probably the same way I feel about Aaron Rodgers.
Correct.
All right, let's hop in here. We should see just about the same thing as Trevor Lawrence. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I'm waiting for the... Why are these things always dumb?
What's up?
In what world do the Jets take Justin Fields? Why? Whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm waiting for one day where this draft site has the Jaguars choose someone that's not named Trevor Lawrence.
Never gonna happen.
Honestly, this is looking very possible.
Yeah, it's realistic so far.
Well, no, it's not. Kyle Pitts is on the board at 11.
He'll be off the board in a couple minutes. Or seconds. There we go.
Can we talk about that for a second? How many Eagles fans would be jumping up and down for joy if they traded out of 6 and still got Kyle Pitts?
That would be one of the best moves they could have made as a franchise. Vikings got their AVT.
Among that, Devontae Smith, that's a big need for them now.
Yes.
Greg Newsome the second, Micah Parsons. They definitely don't need a running back anymore for the Cardinals. They got James Conner now.
No.
They got my boy James Conner. Jumping up to 21 with the Indianapolis Colts, giving up 30, giving up a 5, and giving up a 6. Oof.
So, the important thing to think about as a Bills fan is last year we went 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
We went deep into the playoffs, and big baller Brandon Beane, our GM, has essentially brought back the entire team.
Mm-hmm.
So sitting here as a Bills fan, realistically, we're either going to trade out of the first to stock up more picks, or we're going to take the best corner or edge that we could. So I'm going to decline this because moving up doesn't really seem that
so
great
many good
right
corners
now.
and edges on the board. They are offering 22 and their third for your 1, your 2, and your 7.
No.
That sounds like a terrible idea. They took Elijah Moore.
Again, we didn't.
I would like to point out his ideal role is a bottom of the roster slot receiver and kick returner.
We didn't get a trade, so we panicked.
But if you're gonna panic, you got Kadarius Toney, you got Rondale Moore. Anybody.
That makes no sense.
Anybody else? Zizo Jalari. A trade up to 25, giving up 30, a 5, and a 7.
That's tempting. But I'm going to decline.
Okay. There's still so many edge rushers on the board. You still have Jalen Phillips on the board. You got Kwity Paye on the board. If both of them are on the board, I'm going to lose my crap. Oh, there goes Jalen Phillips.
There goes Jalen Phillips.
Jeremiah Owusu. And we have no idea.
Didn't see.
But you are getting 3 trade offers. One from the Denver Broncos trading back to 40, picking up a 4 and 2 7s and giving up your first and a 5. Trading back with the Raiders, getting 48, a third and a 5 for your first and a 5. So basically, you're swapping 5s and then going back to the second and picking up a third. And then with the Buccaneers, trading back 2 picks, picking up a 4 and a 7 and giving up a 5.
Go back over to the left one. We are going to take the Raiders.
Trade back to 48. Let's go back 18 picks. And then picking up a whole other third, though. Which could be very, very good.
Yeah, we're going to take that deal.
Accepting that deal right there. Boom. Jamin Davis. Kwity Paye
and I will probably get roasted in the comments.
Kwity Paye goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's not see that actually happen, please. Caleb Farley goes at 37. All right, what do we got? Getting a couple more trade offers. Trading back to 57, picking up a 6 and a 5 next year.
No.
Trading back to 62, a 4 and a 7, and then trading back to 64, picking up a 4 and 2 7s.
No, we're good.
Okay. So now we're sitting at this spot. You got Ronnie Perkins. You got Greg Rousseau. You got Joseph Asai still on the board. Okay, for corners, you got Asante Samuel Jr. on the board still. Aaron Robinson on the board. Elijah Molden.
So,
you still have Rondale Moore on the board as well.
That is true. We do need speed.
Also have Levi Onwuzurike. I finally pronounced that.
So, I'm actually going to go with Rondale Moore.
Alrighty. Wide receiver out of Purdue.
Bills already have an amazing wide receiver core.
Mm-hmm.
We need speed.
Mm-hmm.
If anything about that loss against the Chiefs in the playoffs dealt us, was we didn't have speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Rondale Moore taking the top off the coverage, Josh Allen throwing bombs to him, it's going to open up Stephon Diggs in the medium routes. It's going to open up Cole Beasley, the short routes. I think that could be a really good fit.
I think there's somebody on the board here. If he's there at 61, that'd be crazy. I still don't understand why Jalen Mayfield falls this far. It still doesn't make sense. Javon Holland goes. He's still there. He is still there. You're going to trade off for, though, a third, a 4, a 5, and a 7. You're giving up a 2 and
We're
a 3.
going to decline.
Yeah, there's somebody on the board. He's one of my top 3 favorite players in this entire draft class. But
I think I'm going to go with Carlos Basham Jr.
Yes! His talent level is borderline first round. It's so good. Would have been nice to see Gregory Rousseau just fall a little bit more there, too. That would have been nice.
Those were my 2 options. So when I didn't see who got drafted right before the trade offer, I was going, no.
Yeah, because Kwity Paye would have been awesome there in the very, very beginning, but I feel like the players that you end up getting out of these picks here, I think might end up being worth it in the long run. This is the pick here that you got from that other trade at 79.
Yep. And the Chargers took him.
Richie Grant?
Yep. We did just lose a safety, so I was really looking forward to that one.
I mean, if you're looking at a corner or a safety, Paulson Adebo, I really, really like. Hunter Long is a super, super big sleeper pick for a tight end that I really, really like. That's just me, but there is still some other pretty solid safeties, like in the later part of this round, like Ardarius Washington and Tyree Gillespie, that are really good. Andre Sisco is also another player that could be fantastic.
Yep.
Plus, this
could you just bring up the corners?
Of course. Look at this guy's name for a second.
Divine
DEABLO.
Wow.
What the heck the name is that? Paulson Adebo, Elijah Griffin, Benjamin St-Juste, Robert Rochelle, Keith Taylor Jr.
So I'm feeling Benjamin St-Juste. And I got another trade offer.
Yeah, trading up to 80 and giving up a 6.
You know what? I think I'm going to do that one.
Alrighty. So now you've got another pick here right after the last one. We did grab Benjamin St. Yeah, he is 6'3". I was correct. 6'3", 200 pounds. You give him like a year or two, and he is a big play machine. Honestly, he might even be better as a safety, to be totally honest.
Yeah. Which I think that might be where we go, because we did lose safety.
Now what do we do here? I hate this. Why does it get rid of the players you've picked? Look, it doesn't even show that you picked a player.
Well, we picked a corner.
Yeah, you got a corner, you got edge.
Picked a wide receiver.
Yep, so you got your top 3 needs already off the board.
So I'm not taking a run back. We should be a pass-first offense. I think I'm going to go, and I'm going to get roasted for this, but if we can move St-Juste to a safety, I'm thinking taking Paulson Adebo, the actual corner.
Yep. That is
this solidifies our D-backs entirely for the next few years.
Yep. And then even if you don't end up doing that, I'm sure you could grab another one of these safeties later in the thing, or in the later rounds, that you could still 100% use as a safety if Benjamin St-Juste doesn't make that transition well. Which is possible, but the way that he plays, I think he could be phenomenal as a safety in the back end. He's got the smarts for it. He's got the athletic profile for it. He's got the speed for it. Plus, he hits like a truck.
The Patriots took Kellen Mond.
What? That's a weird pick for them.
Yeah.
That's a really weird pick for them. Here goes Hunter Long. I love him. I love Hunter Long. He's one of those late round sleeper guys for me.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! And there is the draft. We made 2 trades. One with the Raiders giving up 30 and 161 and picking up 48, 79, and 162, which you got Rondale Moore and Benjamin St-Juste for that. And then we made a trade from 93 and gave up 213 to jump up to 80 and got Paulson DEABLO there. Ended up with 4 overall picks: Rondale Moore, Carlos Basham Jr., Benjamin St-Juste, and Paulson DEABLO. Definitely defensively minded in this one, I think, with that big
Given last
playability
year,
over the top.
Given last year, we have to go defense.
Mm-hmm.
If we go pure offense, it's
I think
looking
Rondale
like the
Moore
Cowboys.
is just somebody too enticing to pass up on in that type of situation. He's just too much of a big play weapon to pass on in that situation. I think this would be a phenomenal draft. A lot of these players are players that I look at a lot, so I'd be a little biased in that. But Carlos Basham Jr. and Benjamin St-Juste are 2 of my 3 favorite players in this draft. Not necessarily saying they're the best players at their position, but I think Carlos Basham has immediate day 1 starter potential. I think he's a fringe late first round, early second round type of a talent. Benjamin St-Juste is the type of player he probably needs a year or 2 to train as a corner. Might be a day 1 starter as a safety, though.
I mean, we still have our top safeties, so he can still sit behind and in the positions a bit.
Mm-hmm. So, as a Bills fan, if this was how it rolled out, how would you feel
I'd be
about
ecstatic.
this? How would you rate this on a scale of like F minus to A plus?
I would say I give myself a B minus.
Okay.
Because I'm not a professional, and I know I can trust the process and let big baller Brendan Bean handle the.
Yeah. That's another thing. Everybody, check the description. We are not professionals. This is a mock draft. This is meant for entertainment. This is fun. This is not what is going to happen. We are not saying that this is what the stars are telling us. This is just for a fun time. Okay? No need to get so angry in the comment section. But if you guys do like this, let us know. If you guys don't, also let us know. Okay? We understand if you don't like it, you'd like to let us know. That's perfectly fine by me. Okay? Be nice about it. Don't say anything uncalled for. I appreciate every single one of you, though. I appreciate all of the comments. It means a lot to me that you guys are engaging in these videos with me. Now, if you guys don't agree with it, that's perfectly fine. I fully understand that we are not always going to agree on, stuff that the other teams or other people that are fans of other teams think is the correct option. That is what's so fun about these mock drafts, is that there is always a different opinion on all of them. But with that, make sure you guys hit the like button on the video. Please subscribe to the channel as well if you guys did enjoy it. Follow me on Twitter at @AbsoluteColton down in the description if you guys want to see more. And follow my buddy Steve on Twitter as well while you're at it, okay? His link's going to be down in the description as well, okay? Go follow him. Go follow him. He is going to be in my stream for the NFL draft on the 29th. He'll be in call with me and some other peoples. We're going to be watching the draft. We're going to be reacting to the draft. And we're going to be laughing at the teams who make bad picks. Like
Packers. What?
That's exactly where I was going to go. Honestly, have I told you my dream yet?
I laughed so much.
Have I told you my dream yet?
No.
I have a dream on YouTube. I have one dream on YouTube now. Like my ultimate goal, obviously, is to, I'd like to hit 1,000 subs. I'd like to get monetized, all that kind of stuff. But I have a dream. I have a goal. I have set a goal. I want to do a collaborative video with Tom Grassi. That is my goal. I want to do a collaborative video or just be in a video with Tom Grassi. That is my only goal at this point. I don't care. This is my only goal. I want it to happen.
Everyone, time to @Tom Grassi. Let's make this happen.
Isn't that happening? Is honestly, if if you guys don't know who he is, go check him out. Tom Grossi, that's his channel name. He's a Packers he's a Packers fan. That's mostly what his channel is, but he makes some of the funniest videos you will ever watch. So please go check him out. With that, we'll wrap it up here. Anything you'd like to say to the people before we wrap this up?
Mafia, mount up.
Thank you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.